In dense urban areas such as Toronto, architects, builders, and designers have a lot of responsibility when shaping the city. We have the opportunity to become as civically oriented and actionable as we want. And so for my thesis, I wanted my research question to be, how can architecture act as a prompt for local participatory democracy? Participatory democracy is a system that combines elected government officials with citizens' grassroots movements, with the aim of developing a system of inclusive, balanced, and collective decision-making. There is some confusion around these types of systems as they are quite new, and there's very many variations in structure. So there's confusion from citizens about how to become involved, and also from architects and builders such as myself about how to provide such spaces. Because traditionally, when we think of government spaces, we think of highly institutional and intimidating architecture. We think of areas where the public majority is not really want to go. And instead, we can provide spaces that return the local citizenry to the core of the design. In Toronto specifically, we think of areas like Queen's Park or City Hall that, again, feel closed off to you if you're not really a politician or a bureaucrat. There are entire areas of those buildings that you are physically barred from entering. So instead, municipal governments can work with communities to create spaces that thrive on openness. Architecturally, the goal is to replace enclosure with porosity. For instance, in the kinds of designs that I'm currently working on, we have spaces that thrive on connectivity, physical, visual access that allows for ample opportunities for all kinds of citizen interaction, engagement, and organization. Successful contemporary architects need to imbue their practice with a variety of disciplines beyond design. My research begins with the foundation of sociology, policy, and economy. And when I look at these things from an architectural perspective, I've been working on how to translate those complex concepts into spatial potential. I have an iterative design process that springs from all of that research that makes up the larger half of my thesis. We have the potential to create these new civic spaces that let the citizen return their engagement back to whatever way they can contribute in their own capacity. In Toronto, there is a lack of operating spaces that has made clear a basic barrier to entry for those who wish to get more involved in government. By studying other cities of local participatory democracy, I've been working on how to implement a system here in Toronto and working on filling that gap that can be foundational for the design of new civic spaces. Thank you.